I'm glad we didn't play that round. I didn't
No,
jack shit in any of those questions.
Good job.
Get all the tough questions out of the way.
Give me a layup. Mario Bros. 1.
All right.
The game has a Goomba.
I know.
Here we go. I'll give you your names in a second.
Give me some games I've heard of this time.
Yeah. Go ahead and do the whole first one. Why not? Mashy's in. Poochie's in. It still works. Q's in. Bosscrab's in. Ethan's in. Chris/Alex is in. David's in. Clint's in. Okay. This is for all the marbles, folks. This it's not. It's for third place. But
It's for pixels.
It is for all the marbles.
All right. The losing team doesn't have to drown in the sorrow of anything. The winning team, you get an Adam Sandler film we all wish never happened. Okay. 20 questions, and we'll start the game here with toss-up number 1. A character in this game, despite possessing 2 PhDs, can't tell the difference between a boat and a ship. A stuffed bunny, a toy train, and a worn wallet most likely belong to the family of a prisoner who gives a rambling monologue in this game's geothermal caverns. The antagonist of this game is shot atop a monastery during his ascension ritual. Finding a new host for the body of the Sun Queen is the goal of the Solari Brotherhood in this game, whose bow-wielding protagonist survives...
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's right, for 10.
Ooh.
It's the 2013 Tomb Raider. Toss-up 2. In this game, you're invulnerable to all attacks except for projectiles when you are spun around by sandstorms that form in areas with quicksand. A rare item in this game is a deployable doorway that will take you to a different part of a level. The protagonists of this game say, "Not bad."
Toe Jam and Earl.
15!
Okay.
Sick.
Hot out the gate.
Toss-up 3. In this game, you can enter Cool Chick to see a picture of designer Lynn Henson as a child. Early in this game, you sneak into a rail station, then pick up a gift package containing demolition charges. This game lets you unlock the best collection of secret characters ever, including Jose Rizal, William Shakespeare, a German Shepherd, and a Velociraptor. In the last 2 levels of this game, the protagonist captures stolen art stashed in a salt mine, and then infiltrates a V2 rocket plant. This game, which follows Lieutenant Jimmy Patterson throughout the European theater, was developed by DreamWorks in collaboration with Steven Spielberg. For 10 points, name this...
Medal of Honor.
That's good for 10.
Nice.
Toss-up 4. A denizen of this place explains the purpose of a key item by saying blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. Then asks, "You got that?" It's unclear whether Noether's theorem explains a conservation law involving the coordinates of least resistance proposed by that man who lives here. A master of war who lives here instructs the protagonists to run clockwise around the wall 3 times so they can learn...
The end of time.
15 points!
I'll clap. It's fine.
Okay,
I thought it was
please
game
clap.
time before it ended.
Toss-up 5. Toss-up 5. A game in this series featured a downloadable level named Fort Anachronism. Another entry in this series focuses on different time periods such as the Dark Ages, Roaring Twenties, and Mythological. The 3DS entry in this series added a story mode in which Chappie mentors a kid. Hershey Company was afforded premium product placement in one of these games. A character type in this series tends to do nothing but mow grass if that option is left checked. Dynamite Dunes is a scenario from the series.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, it's good for 10.
Whoa. Nice.
Dynamite Dunes. That's what tipped you off.
Yeah.
Okay. Toss-up 6. A formation of trees lying north of a desert in this game is shaped like the infinity symbol. In this game, if you go to a healing house or anywhere that's outside a mountain, one of your party members will die. By refusing to pay the asking price, you can get a canary for free in this game.
Legend of Dragon.
-5.
Is that?
All right, I'll keep reading. Let's see. The protagonists of this game who take a motorboat to a lake where they get sucked by a whirlpool into an underground lab include an inhabitant of Snowman who wields frying pans, a tank-riding weak little kid, and the gangster Teddy. The vanished wife Maria turns out to be the ruler of Magicant, Queen Mary in...
Mother.
Yep.
The negotiating question.
Yeah.
Toss-up 7. School principals sat on an object attacked by little kids as part of a promotional campaign held in a Culver City, California Toys R Us for this game's release. Lemon drops break off the body of an early boss in this game. In this game's explosively titled level, Keep Moving.
Yoshi's Island.
15!
Wow. Nice.
Keep moving, yeah.
Full title, please.
Also accept swag? No, that's not in there. Not in there. Toss up 8. The lava is ecto-cooler colored in one level of this game, in which making berries fall from bushes opens up paths. 2 back-to-back hockey minigames are unlocked by talking to monks in this game's level Colossus.
Spyro 2.
15!
Hey, crash at the moment.
Toss up 9.
Gotta keep it in the room.
Toss up 9. A character in this game rallies all of the geriatric characters and NPCs to beat up a target enemy with his golden oldies attack. A huge jerk in this game buys a large fake black crystal from the black market after tasking the party with collecting genuine crystals from successively larger argon lizards. The central item of this game transforms the cute pet dog Sir Leopold into an ice-breathing monstrosity. This game allows you to psych up instead of taking a turn, making your next attack stronger. In this game, which shipped with a demo version of Final Fantasy XII, Jessica and Yangus team up with a...
Dragon Quest 8.
Yep.
Dragon Quest.
Gary, you gotta want pixels. You gotta
It doesn't just come.
Toss up 10. The protagonist of this game receives chocolate from the Valentine Queen by winning 4 battles. Assisting a truck delivery in this game nets you a maiden's laughter. Your remaining health will be converted to money if you win a battle after receiving the Dropout Boy title in this game, which lets you face the cat Pharaoh in a rare event. Every so often in this game, you will be given a written exam, a practical exam, and be presented with a scenario which you must solve in one turn. Locations in this game include the harbor, the ocean, the volcano, and the 3 dorms of Obelisk Blue, Raw Yellow, and Slifer Red. For 10 points, name this game in which you can initially duel Jaden Yuki, the protagonist of a namesake kids series.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Spirit of the Duelist?
No, it's not right. No penalty. Over here, anybody?
Sorry,
Which,
You got an idea?
Nobody?
Not a clue.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses?
It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Oh, damn it!
Nerds.
All right, nobody got that one.
That sucked.
Toss up 11. Early in this game, dropping an ice lettuce lets you cross a very hot lake. Players pissed off radio stations en masse by requesting the song Girl in the Tower, which was recorded specifically for this game's soundtrack. Pulling a cloth to reveal treasure stolen from islands, sending a royal insignia ring, and befriending Jalo will help you get this game's best ending. A puzzle in this game's Cliffs of Logic requires you to read a poem in a booklet that's shipped with the software. The ultimate objective of this game, which is set in the land of the Green Isles, is to rescue Princess Cassima from the evil vizier Abdul Alhazred. For 10 points, name this game subtitled Air Today, Gone Tomorrow, a 1993 installment in the King's Quest series.
Oh my god, I should know this.
This is the part where you can buzz in and just pick one.
King's Quest 2.
No, it's not right. Right over here. No penalty, though.
6. Go for it.
Buzz in. I'm sorry, you received help from the outside. Audience, please.
I was gonna say that.
All right, it was 6. All right, toss of 12. Yes?
No.
You haven't said anything yet.
You haven't started the question.
Well, I said toss of 12. I don't know. All right, you got a buy.
He's just feeling
Toss of
feisty.
12. In a detested part of this game, a note reading 2 times left she slithers, once right, once left, 3 times right, and twice more is left, is needed to navigate an enchanted pillared hallway. In this game, finding 16 notes and bringing Turum's remains to a crystal of life enables you to play a new game with him solo. The final boss fight of this game, a gigantic rolling cube known as the Undying One, is complicated by all the monsters blocking your path. The beefiest combination of race and class in this game is the Minotaur Fighter. It follows 4 prisoners who are brought by airship to the spire of the title mountain. For 10 points, name this 2012 dungeon crawler by the Finnish developer Almost Human.
I played it, but I can't remember what it's called.
Shoot.
Time.
It's that thing. That one.
What were you going to say?
Legend of Grimrock?
Yes.
You would have been right.
Yes.
Come on, pity points, man. You're gonna lose, man. Come on.
Hit that buzzer, man.
You said
I was
yes.
gonna say that too. Damn it.
Here we go. Toss up 13. On July 2nd, 2014, a record of 1263 in this game was set by VPTS, surpassing a previous score of 1,121 by KSON. An expert analyst of this game is Neil Cavuto, who discussed hits by the Confederation of Fish Lovers with David Fuzio. One strategy in this game is the sleeper method, but a riskier approach involves buying high and selling higher. 1 lot is the maximum number of units you can purchase in this game in 1 day, and each share you buy must cost at least 15 NP. This game is represented by Nigel, a cell phone wielding Chia who charges a 20 Neo point commission per trade. For 10 points, name this game tracked by the NeoDAC index, in which you can invest in Neopian companies.
No.
What is Neopets?
I need more.
Neopets Online.
No, no
Yeah,
penalty.
it's gonna be.
Neopets in the Dark Fairy, whatever. Neopets in Dark Fairy.
No, it's literally called Neopets Stock Market.
Oh, really?
What have we all been doing with our
I
lives?
know, what the hell? Trade
I don't
Bitcoin.
know
You
about
can trade
playing
Trade Bitcoin. You can trade Neo points.
It's the hottest
What's the
new
exchange?
cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
How many people want to go play Neopets Stock Market? That sounds, yeah, there we go. There we go.
I should have buzzed it for you.
That sounds awesome. Did you know that one?
I was waiting for you to. I didn't want to get 0 points, or I didn't want to get minus points.
I thought it was done.
But you buzzed it.
Here we go.
Toss up 14.
we
In
go.
this game, by hitting A in successively smaller green areas, you can survive a torture session while tied to a post.
Want me to do it?
Answer?
Yeah. No.
Oh, you
Well,
buzz.
I buzz, so I have to answer. Is it?
Yeah.
It's not Metal Gear Solid.
No, it's not. Mine's 5. Sorry. A boss fight in this game takes place inside the stomach of an enemy that was just thawed with fire command. One character in this game must be fed white and blue grub tubs to refill his energy meter. This game fools you into believing that General Scales is the final boss, when in reality, it's a familiar enemy masquerading.
Star Fox Adventures.
That's good for 10.
General Scales, dude.
Toss up 15.
I know that.
An inflato blob is the last obstacle before you pull the lever to halt this character's train. This character commands a type of enemy that hit their boomerangs on the ground 3 times before throwing it, known as dangerous ducks. This character controls a giant spear robot that fires electric balls. A location named for this character contains a giant golden statue of Toadstool. This master of the Gooms rides a genie that shoots fireballs in her first appearance. Based in Kitchen Island and the SS Teacup, this character commands the newly renamed Black Sugar Gang and plunders all the treasures of the fat yellow and purple clad protagonist.
Captain Syrup.
Yeah,
Wow.
Captain Syrup,
Wait, what game is
Wario
that?
Land.
the rival
Wario
of
Land?
Wario.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's like the antagonist of Wario.
Should know that.
Very good. Toss up 16.
That was the
By
Wario
noticing
lore, dude.
Zeracanian tsetse fly larva during an autopsy, the protagonist of this game finds solid evidence to book an alchemist for murder. In this game, you non-violently parlay with some hawkers at Gollum Cemetery if you choose to side with the squirrels against the Order of the Flaming Rose. This game ends with the protagonist murdering a man who, like him, has vertical pupils. This game rewards the player with a postcard every time he has sex with a female character. At its start, the amnesiac protagonist is carted off to Kaer Morhen, where he is attacked by bandits and meets the sorceress Triss Marigold. For 10 points, name this Polish RPG following the adventures.
The Witcher.
Yep. Very good. Toss up 17. The protagonist of this game confuses another character by reporting that there's blood everywhere and soup. In this game, guys with red shirts wearing hats always carry M97s. One of this game's antagonists dies after his foot gets entangled in the chain connecting a helicopter to a statue, and another is shot after inhaling dust from a corpse, which causes him to mutate. This game introduced a technique in which you soften up enemies with a few shots, then kill them with one punch, known as the Steel Fist. The hardest difficulty level in this game is Crushing. At its start, Elena films the discovery of the coffin.
Uncharted.
That's-
Drake's Fortune.
Yep, that's good. 2 in a row. Toss up 18. In one game in this series, you can access the Hall of Preservation using a credit card you buy from a queen. That game in this series has 4 beginnings, depending on whether you got the Bella, the ship, or the Cosmic Forge ending from the previous game. To get out of the first room of one of these games, you have to summon a priest and hope that it casts Milwa in a random encounter. In the 4th game of this series, you find pentagrams to restore the power of Wordna, the boss you vanquished in the first game. In that first game, fighters, priests, mages, and thieves upgrade into lords, samurai, bishops, and ninjas. For 10 points, name the series of 8 RPGs by Surtech, including the first color and first party-based RPGs.
Wizardry.
That's 3 in a row.
Nice.
I'm back.
Here we go. Toss up 19. A news lady in this game will buy your diary for 20 bucks. The real-life Nellie Cashman appears in this game. One dude in this game pedals a bicycle that gets stolen, a folding boat that gets tossed out, and gophers that run away alongside the more useful eggs, caviar, and kittens. Part of this game is a variant of the 3-cup game where if you bet more than $1, the game is rigged and impossible to win. In this game, you book passage on a ship going either to Daya or Skagway. In this game, which begins in Seattle in 1897, you need 1,000 pounds of food per person for the Mounties to let you cross the border. Eventually, you can stake claims in Dawson City. For 10 points, name this equivalent to Oregon Trail.
Yukon Trail.
Yes. Yukon Trail. Last question. Toss of 20. After interacting with the least annoying of these beings, you have to change 5 tiles into either all suns or all moons, and then grab the fire heart. One of these beings favors the outfit of the sacred bearer of cheese, which consists of mutton chops and dreadlocks. Interacting with one of these entities in Mist Peak Valley allows you to encounter all of them from the previous game. One of them wants to be hit by a powerful bow like Scorm's bow. One of these beings requests that you get married to Lady Grey. Another wants you to eat until you become obese. And a third wants you to have sex 10 times before it lets you collect the Pimp's Hat. For 10 points, name these persnickety portals that guard treasures in the Fable series.
Tie tables. Like.
Yeah. Didn't play it. I don't know. Demon Doors is what they were looking for on that one. Demon Doors. All right, last question goes down. We'll add up the score here. We had good last-second rally here from this team. We had 50 points. And we had
you two and then us two in the second game.
the winners and the pixel-obtaining team. The score of 110. It's Bold Crew winning. Good
game, boy.
Gary, good job. Gary, good job.
Good game.
Caught that handshake miss on the game.
Watching it tonight, Golden.
Back to the room, dude.
Dang it. Yeah. All right. Let's bring up our final 2 teams for the championship game.